So now we're heading into the top 5, the hypest of the hype. But before we can do that, I want to do a sort of honorable mention. You see, during Smash's development, we had a bunch of fan favorites show up and not be playable. Yes, these are characters that didn't make the cut and were relegated to either an assist trophy or a regular Mii costume. And in the terms of the general fan base, that is considered being dead, massacred, and feel for those that are looking for attention. But you know what, at this point, it's been 2 years after Sora got in, and it kind of hit me. Smash Ultimate is over. The biggest game in the franchise to date is not getting any new content anymore, and characters such as Phoenix Wright, Master Chief, or even Crash Bandicoot didn't even get a PNG. Meaning, even though there were characters that weren't given a playable spot, the team at Sora Unlimited went through all the trouble to at least add them to the Ultimate crossover in one way, shape, or form. So for this honorable mentions, I'm gonna be looking at those non-playable fighters and those faceless costumes, not in melancholy or mockery like the rest of the internet, but instead I'm just gonna give them a 1 or 2 sentence compliment as a way to say, hey, at least someone cared enough to get you in the game, because you know what? I like to be happy. Do you like to be happy? I've been on Twitter, I know people like not being happy. So without further ado, allow me to introduce... They kept the blocky design. Respect. They gave him his signature backdash. That is both cool and hilarious. Still has one of the best themes in Smash. That is a sick-ass model of Bomberman. Probably one of the best Zelda villains. Maybe even better than Ganon. Yeah, I said it. Someone on the higher-ups remembered Golden Sun was a thing. Yo, they got one of my favorite Sonic characters in. Yeah, it's nice to see that there's both more Star Fox and Rare reps in this game. Even if it's Star Fox Adventure. Out of every Fire Emblem character out there, this one is definitely my second most wanted. This one is my first most wanted. Best Link Companion. Fight me. You know what? After all these years, I still love you, edgy Sonic. I think we can all agree that this is kind of awesome. Coolest Zelda design. They gave him a final smash. That's pretty cool. I learned about Starfy from Smash Brawl, and I love him. Holy shit, they remembered Joy Mech Fight was a thing. You have one of the coolest designs and the coolest themes. Thank you, Nintendo, for at least remembering Takamaru was a thing. Yeah, no, definite smash. This is the sexiest man to exist in fiction. Yo, they got my boy in! And X vs. Zero, which is the best theme in Mega Man. You can fight me on that. Okay, we're now at the halfway point. Let's all take a pee break and then come back so we can carry on with the Miis. Pee break over! You know, you may not be my favorite assassin, but it's pretty cool that you got in. You know, I thought both of you plus Springman would have been added into this game. And in a sense, I was right. Finally, you can beat the shit out of Pikachu the way it was meant to be. I like Toad. I loved him in the movie. And the fact that he was played by Keegan-Michael Key is still hilarious to me. Oh my god, they remembered Goemon was a thing?! You have no idea how happy I am for that fact. Yeah, Monster Hunter's kind of got the sickest armor designs ever made. I did not expect Arthur would have made an appearance, so this was pretty neat. You can now carry a ratto in your pocket. Mi ratto. Todd Howard is at it again, boys. Now you can replicate a spoiler. You know, it's kind of funny. The first time I seen this guy was in Super Smash Flash. So in a sense, fan games represent. You know, your series might be dead, but at least you got some sort of home here. You know, your series might be dead, but at least you got some sort of home here. You know, your series might be dead, but at least you got some sort of home here. Now you can replicate the feeling of chucking Kazuya off a cliff. I was incredibly sure this character was going to be added into this game. And in a sense, I was right. It's really cool to see more indie reps in this game, and she even came with some music. The dream still continues, boys! We will ride to glory! And that's all I got for this one. I know I missed a bunch of them, but I don't have all the time in the world. So why don't you leave a comment about a character that may have not gone to Smash in a way you wanted, but hey, at least they got into Smash. Also, please be civil, I wish that was a given, but you know YouTube. The honorable mentions. You may call it copium all you want. Doesn't change the fact that they were added in some way, shape, or form. Also, one more thing. He may not be a trophy or costume, but I just want to throw this one out there. He got represented in Smash before the Rabbids did this time! Woo!
Win!